When something goes wrong, how come so many people automatically pray to God? Because apart from the fact that God isn't real, which is going to put a little bit of a crimp on his problem-solving abilities, why would you pray to someone who either couldn't or, even worse, wouldn't stop you from getting into trouble in the first place? Or is it that God actually really likes for us to get into trouble, so that we end up having to go down on bended knee and begging him to help us? And is that the real reason why God wrote the Ten Commandments? Now, was it less to stop us from doing what was on the list, and more because he knew we couldn't help but do some of the stuff that was on the list, particularly the bits about adultery and not coveting our hot neighbour's ass? So that while you're sitting there sighing about the fact that yet again you have been stuck with the sticky cleanup after the orgy, because seriously, being the person who has to do the post-orgy cleanup would be the worst job in the world. God could just saunter up to us, stick the 10 Commandments in our face, and sanctimoniously say, "See, I told you so." Because it's clear that God just doesn't care about us. Because if he did, there would be no need for anyone to pray, ever. Because as the all-knowing, powerful and benevolent benefactor of mankind, he would make sure that everyone's life went smoothly. But he doesn't do this. Which means, is praying to God after something goes wrong actually the very worst possible thing that you could do? Particularly if you have a God who just likes to sit back and watch as you make mistakes, get hurt, or even die. Surely the last thing you would want to do is pray to him, and in doing so, draw attention to yourself. Because who knows what this psycho's gonna do if you alert him to the fact that, oh hello, you currently happen to be at your most vulnerable. So no, if something goes wrong, whatever you do, don't pray. Instead, just keep your head down, do everything that you can to solve the problem yourself before your psycho god notices you and gets you killed. God said go screw, get down and dirty while you're doing the do. God said go bang, go slam in every way you can. Yes, God said go screw. Make sure you call out my name when you do.